Hello, and welcome back to Mr. Anderson Plays 999. Last time, we were stuck in a cabin with June, where she made a lot of pervy remarks. Hey, I don't mind. Anyway, we escaped the room, and we found ourselves stuck behind some more bars. Let's continue, shall we? Come on, open. It's not going to open because you rattled it. Damn it. Look over here. Elevators. And the buttons. Not the buttons! Of course they don't work. The power must be out here too, just like the staircase. That leaves this door. Well, looks like we don't have any choice. Yeah, sure does. Well then, let's open it. Alright, here I go. Oh, it's a kitchen. Let's make some grub. Oh, so it's a kitchen. What were you expecting? Get back in the kitchen, June. Isn't it obvious? The exit. I was hoping this would be the way out of here. You really think it'd be that easy? Yeah, I know. Still, hope springs eternal. If we can't just get through this door, if we can just get through this door, we should come out the other side of the gate we saw earlier. But we don't, but don't we need a key for that? Sorry, I guess that wasn't very constructive. Anyway, let's take a look. Hey, what's that? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you. I found this a little while ago. It's a map of B-Deck. Let me see that. I knew it. See? Look. Yes, hold your horses. What did you figure out? This is handy. Handy dandy notebook. See, we came in here. If we go out there, then we'll be on the other side of the gate. How about that? She's right. We can get out through here. There we go. Here, you can have it back. Thanks. Not like I was going to let you take it anyway. There's a card reader on the right side of the door. That means the key card is somewhere in here, right? That seems the most likely. Alright, we know what we need to do then. Let's get moving. First off, I say we split up and look for clues. Okay. Let me guess. June's gonna stay with me. I get the flat-chested one, and Santa gets the big boobies. It's alright. Size doesn't always matter. At least that's what I tell my girlfriends. Or my wife, I mean. I don't have girlfriends. Those 9 plates look pretty expensive. They're plates for appetizers. Remember, appetizers usually come on square plates. Okay, well, excuse me, princess. He's very odd. Voucher, it says appetizers 9, meat dish 10, soup A, seafood dish F. Okay. 1, 2, 3, there's 10 of them. If you flip these over, they look like hats. The middle of the super deep plate is super deep for a plate. There's soup plates. Why don't you just use soup bowls? They're made that way so the soup doesn't spill. Thanks, I didn't know that. If we ever get out of here, you should treat yourself to a nice dinner out. What makes you think a poor college student has the money to do something like that? I think there are 15 of these plates. I'm assuming they're for seafood. How the hell can you tell? They look like just like any other plates from the 99-cent store. You mean the dollar store? If you ever take a lady out to dinner, you're going to embarrass yourself. I feel sorry for June. What? Why the hell are you bringing up June? The lady doth protest too much, methinks. You're not terribly subtle. There's a bunch of little wavy ridges on this plate. Those plates are for serving meat. I'd like to serve you some meat. You really are ignorant, aren't you? Look, just because I don't know, like, what each plate is for, doesn't mean I'm ignorant. It's pretty much a niche knowledge right there. You go on with your bad self, then. It's not like I need to know this crap. Jeez. I mean, I'm not gonna go on Chopped or anything. Fuck over it. It's a tank with a pipe coming out of it. Nothing really that special about it. It's a cracked tank. Cracked pipe. A countertop. We've got a rolling pin and a colander. Nothing useful, in other words. Hey, Santa, could you open that door, please? What the hell? And her boobs are really shiny. There's no way we can open that thing. Guess you're getting to that age your eyes start to go, huh? She doesn't look that old. You better watch your mouth, boy, or someone won't live long enough to see that door open. This has got the two of them on edge. You gotta get out of here and fast. That's the exit. There's a big iron plate over the door. I don't think we can open it. It's a lot of notes. They've got a bunch of stuff written on them, but it doesn't look like a code or anything like that. Wow, this pot looks like it's made out of silver. I bet drinking from this pot would be really, really yummy. Spending a day off with June, drinking tea. Could such a day ever happen for me? Jumpy? Oh, nothing. We don't really need hot water, so we should be moving on. Okay, so I thought that would be like, you know... Oh. There's milk in here. Milk, lemonade, round the corner, chocolate's made. Milk in an iron barrel. Judging by the rust, it's probably really old. It probably curdled. Maybe we shouldn't open it up. I don't think it'd be a pretty sight. Cheese. Hey, there's something behind the cheese. You're right. Why don't we move some of the cheese? Alright guys, time to move it. Jude and I need to look behind you. There's a little green bottle back there. There's a little green bottle. Oh, sorry, I was trying to sing a Sting song. Oh look, cooking oil. You could probably use this to make something slippery. Hey June. We don't need any lube. There's so much stuff in here. A whole lot of cans. This is probably a pantry. There's cans in every shelf here. Wooden box in the second row, though. A knife. A rusty knife. I don't think we'll be able to use it while it's like this. It's futile. Futile. You know, a waste, useless, pointless. Oh. Any particular reason you wanted to bring that up? Oh, no reason, really. I was just thinking about futility. Huh? Why were you thinking about futility? Well, it has something to do with the Titanic. Titanic? Yep. Have you ever heard the story that the sinking of the Titanic was predicted? Let me save something real quick here. Just in case. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. What is it? In 1892, 14 years before the Titanic sank, a novel was published. It was called Futility. It was written by an American novelist named Morgan Robertson. The story was about a big cruise ship colliding with an iceberg and sinking. Of course, if that was the only similarity, there wouldn't be any reason to mention it. It wasn't, though. The name of the ship, its nationality, course, departure time, size, displacement, maximum speed, number of passengers and crew, the number of lifeboats, even the location of the accident itself, and the cause and the location of the damage. Everything matches the Titanic, almost exactly. You mean it's a big ocean liner? It was almost as if he'd seen the whole thing happen. But this book was written 14 years before the Titanic sank. But that's not all. It wasn't just futility that predicted the sinking of the Titanic. There were two other similar stories written by a man named William Thomas Stead. Both of them before the accident. one in 1886 and one in 1892. Steed wrote 2 stories that had striking similarities to the Titanic disaster. In one, 2 ships collided, and many of the passengers died because there weren't enough lifeboats. In the other, a ship collided with an iceberg and sank. That's like writing a story about a car that crashes, and people weren't wearing their seatbelts, so a lot of people died. It's a cautionary tale. I don't know. I mean, I'll give you that. It seems a little weird, but I'm pretty sure it wasn't too uncommon for ships to hit icebergs back in the day, or even hit other ships. Right, I know you'd say that. But what if Steed had some sort of special powers? To be more specific, what if he had the ability to do automatic writing? What? Automatic writing? Wait, you're talking about when someone is possessed by a spirit and they write a bunch of stuff without knowing what they're writing? Yes. She's really conspiracy theorist. She probably believes the Earth's flat, too. What do you mean, yes? That stuff's a load of bull. But Jumpy, you said you believe in curses. Come on, that's totally different. I was trying to get in your pants. Or skirt. Okay, let's say hypothetically that automatic writing isn't a total load. These guys still couldn't have predicted the sinking of the Titanic. When this dead dude wrote this thing, nobody had died on the Titanic yet. So if automatic writing is about being possessed by dead people, who the hell possessed them so he could write that stuff? That's not it. What's not it? Steve wasn't possessed by a spirit. He was doing the possessing. What are you smoking? Please, let me know in the comments below. William Thomas Steed was a passenger on the Titanic. He just wrote down what he saw with his own eyes 20 years before it happened. Well, sort of like The Simpsons. Well, why don't we talk about this some other time, okay? But come on, let's get back to it. We're really in trouble. I know I'm just repeating myself, but this is really a futility moment. That blade is so rusty. Yeah, I know. We can't cut a damn thing with a knife like this. If we're going to cut anything, we probably have to sharpen the knife. Can we use some, No, okay. Thought we just lube it up, you know? Get it all lubed up. Alright. Let's leave this room. I think we're done here. A keypad code. Looks like you can enter a number into this thing. Is it an oven timer? It's probably for entering a passcode. After all, the oven door is locked. My guess is that it'll open if we put the correct code. Wow, that's a lot of measures to keep a kid out of a oven. All we've got here is a pot and frying pan. Oh, and a pressure cooker. Well, we could use some of those as weapons. What kind of idiot are you? You're gonna run around holding that thing while you're looking for the dead? Hey man, it was just a joke. Why so serious? Man, was this before or after movie Dark Knight came out? There's some bottles of seasoning here. I'm very seasoned vet here. A trash can. There's nothing inside of it. Well, better than being full of rotten food, I suppose. Damn it, there's nothing here. Hey Santa, digging through the trash really suits you. What the hell did you say? Listen, lady, did you a favor. I know you just piss and moan, so I did it for you. Oh my, I don't recall asking you to do anything. Urgh. I ought to throttle you. Squeeze me. Does it feel colder in here? I'd like to squeeze something on her. A countertop. There's a rolling pin and a colander here. Nothing useful. Wonder what this drawer is. You see the metal grate on the grill? They make it like that so the fat and juices can drip off the meat while it cooks. Oh, these are... Okay, I know what it is. It looks like an area under the plate opens up. No, you can't. I already checked. It's sealed shut. I think that's where the coal goes. The drawer seems to be stuck. It won't open. Okay. Alright, it's going... Do you think this is all part of Zero's plan? Probably. Kinda hard to believe there's a chef on board somewhere. It's a grill. There's some coals down there. They're bright red. Oh wow, they're on. It's a gross waste of coal. Okay, we already saw that. So let me look at something right here. Can we get over here? And we were right here, right? Because that was the door. Okay. It's a card reader. Since the light's red, I figure it's probably still locked. The key card for it's got to be around here somewhere. We just got to find it. Damn it, didn't work. Doesn't matter how many times you try it. The door isn't going to open until we solve all the puzzles in the room. I'm sure this is all just part of Zero's plan. I can't imagine what its motives could be. So what do we do here? I wanted to go to that door. What's this door right here? Okay, that's okay. I see it. We can't look at this. Hey, why is that a boiler over there? Who knows? The pipe goes up into the ceiling. Maybe we could climb that pipe and get out of here. Idiot! How the hell are you supposed to get into a pipe that size? At least he kind of got my joke. That makes me kind of happy. I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, okay, cool. Bowl is rusted in place. Won't budge. Of course, maybe if I put some oil on it. Hey, just a little bit of oil and come on. Come on, you little son of a bitch. Got you little bastard. You did it, Jumpy. You're so smart. Oh, it's cold. Lotus should get in here. What is this place? Are you blind? It's a freezer. Oh no. That's way too cold for me. I'll freeze solid in seconds. Sorry, but I'm afraid I'll have to pass on this one. Going to leave the rest to you. Wow, it's really cold in here. Hey, you don't need to be in here. You had a fever just a little bit ago. You should stay outside. We got this. No, I'm fine. My fever's gone now. But, whatever. Huh? Oh, fuck. Why did it suddenly... Oh, that bitch didn't seal us in here, right? The knob's frozen. But why? Looks like the pipe next to it broke and... Hey, Lotus, you're out there, right? Open the door. What do you want? What's going on? The door won't open. Try opening it from the other side, please. Fine. If you say so. Hold on. It's no use. It won't budge. You've got more people in there. You figure it out. Wow. What a bitch. God damn it. Anyway, let's find a way out. Teaches you for not wearing any friggin' sleeves. If we don't get moving, we're gonna be permanent residents. Two heads are better than none. I'm sure we'll figure out something. Yeah, you're right. Let's just take a good look around this room, okay? Right. Oh, what's this? Dry ice. Dry ice. Can't you make that stuff because of that cause an explosion if you seal it in something that's airtight? Explode. Yeah, didn't you do that in school? You should never underestimate the power of expanding gas. Dry ice is just frozen carbon dioxide, right? Yeah, it is. I wonder how warm it has to get to turn back into gas again. Hell if I know. How's that gonna help us anyway? Oh well, I figure I might be able to use it to get out of here. Carbon dioxide sublimation point is 109 degrees. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Any warmer than that, it'll turn into gas. Any lower, and it becomes a solid. How do you know that? Despite my looks, I'm the the queen of random knowledge. What? Looks bad to mess up when you're showing off. Argle mumble mumble. Oh, you're so cold your mouth's going numb. Yep, that's right. That's cute, kinda. You you just doing that on purpose, aren't you? Come on, guys. Don't you think that's kind of weird? I wonder why it turns into a liquid first. It did seem rather odd. It's kind of weird. That's one of the things we have to do to get the true ending, actually. But it can turn into a liquid. Carbon dioxide turns into a liquid if you put it under high enough pressure. But at 1 atmosphere, normal air pressure, it won't turn into a liquid, right? Okay. Sublimating a change immediately from a solid state to a gaseous one. See, that is weird. Water's a liquid between 32 and 212 degrees. So why isn't that the case for carbon dioxide? There's a kind of ice that doesn't turn into a liquid when it goes above 32 degrees. I heard about it. Its melting point is 96 degrees. Ice with a melting point of 96 degrees. You mean there's a water that freezes at 96 degrees? Yeah, well, you could also look at it is the at it as the ice won't melt until 96 degrees. So what's this ice with a melting point of 96 degrees called? Dry ice? It's called Ice 9. It sounds like sort of like a 90s like pop progressive band. Ice 9. Originally, Ice 9 was made up of substance invented by science fiction author. But recently, scientists have discovered that such a substance actually exists. Well, I mean, any good work of fiction has to resemble some kind of truth. And why are we talking about this while we're freezing? Wait, hold up. So this thing called Ice 9, is this thing called Ice 9 or is it water? Like I said, if the ice is over 96 degrees, it'll be liquid. If it's under that, it'll solidify. So you think of it as a polymorph of H2O? Here, think of it like diamonds and graphite. They're both made of carbon, right? But depending on the structure of the crystallization, the hardness and structure are completely different. So you're normally saying water and this Ice 9 are like that. Yep. Yeah, have you heard the story about the crystallization of glycerin? For 150 years after the discovery of glycerin, people cooled it, warmed it. They did all sorts of stuff and things to it. But whenever they did, it never crystallized. However, one day in 1920, some glycerin on its way to England by a ship was discovered to have crystallized during this trip. Scientists around the world wanted to research this new crystallized form of glycerin and asked for seeds. Oh, a seed is a sample of the original crystallized substance. With a seed crystal, further crystallization of glycerin would be easy. However, something very strange happened. Not only did the glycerin encouraged by seed crystals begin to crystallize, can we talk about this outside? Even the samples nearby did, even though they were tightly sealed. And it didn't end there. After that, it doesn't matter where in the world it is. All glycerin crystallizes naturally when cooled less than 64 degrees. Before that day, no matter how glycerin was cooled, it refused to crystallize. But once the crystallization had begun, it was almost like, how do I put it? It was almost like all the glycerin in the world was communicating in some way that we can't see. Now it's happening everywhere. That seems to be the trend, like telepathic speaking or like a hive mind. I'm actually kind of impressed here. Wow, that's pretty impressive, but what does that have to do with Ice 9? What she's saying is that a lot like Ice 9, what happened, I mean. A lot like, that would be bad. If water everywhere started freezing at 96 degrees, man, sorry, it'd be the end of the world. At any rate, we're not going to have to worry about the end of the world unless we can get out of here pretty damn quick. Alright guys, I think that's enough of that. I didn't think we'd get quite this far off topic. I mean, I know I'm kind of at fault here, but we can't be screwing around anymore. Seriously. I might go by the name Santa right now, but I didn't grow up in Iceland. I freaking hate the cold. So it's crack, alright? We gotta find a way out of here. Selfish, isn't he? Ice 9 is interesting, and all, but we can discuss it more once we get out of this freezer. Not good. Can't hit it hard enough to break it. Maybe we just need more of a shock, you know? More of a shock. There's water dripping from this pipe. Looks like when the pipe burst, the water hit the doorknob and froze in place. The water actually seems almost warm. Alright, let's actually look around here. Frozen chicken. It's really hard. It's frozen stiff. Hey June, can you say that again? Say it again. It's really hard. Again? Oh yeah, it's really hard. Thanks. Something wrong, Junpei? Your face is bright red. Nothing, I'm fine. If it's that hard, you can probably use it as a hammer. Yeah, good point. Maybe you can use it to break something. Like her back. Wow, come on, Junpei. That was just lowbrow. Low-key. That thing's frozen solid. This pork? Yeah, it seems like it. What's this thing? It looks like a tag or something. Junpei, there's a slip of paper in that meat. I think there's something written on here, but I can't read it like this. If we try and pull it out, maybe it'll rip. You need to defrost that. I don't think we're going to be doing that in this room. Anything else in here? Everything's frozen in here. Doesn't look like there's anything else interesting. Okay, is that it? The shelves are covered with frozen food. Nothing special about that. Let's use my meat on it. I'm going to hit it with my meat. Hey, Junpei, didn't you find some dry ice earlier? Yeah. There's warm water coming out of that pipe. Warm water and dry ice. What do you think would happen if we put that stuff in a sealed container together? Do we have a sealed container? No, we don't. I don't have anything to... I don't have a sealed container, though. That's the problem. There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Do we have a sealed... Oh. This thing is covering something. It's frozen solid. I can't flip it over. Covered. It's frozen in place. Can't get it out. Oh, wait. Didn't even notice that. Sturdy rope. It's a rope. Well, we could use it to attach it to something else, I suppose. There's so much stuff in here. Why don't we take some of it out? A strange area built into the floor like a small cellar. There are a couple of bottles in here. A water bottle. A water bottle. Yes, it is. Why don't we just try to combine some of this shit? Anything else? Okay. Why don't we combine, won't we use the... There's warm water flowing from the pipe. Yeah, I want to... Let's start off by putting dry ice into the water bottle. But the dry ice is too big. Well, you gotta figure out a way to make it smaller, don't you, genius? Oh, okay, I know what to do. Alright, the dry ice is in small pieces now. Dry ice. Crumbled. I'm going to put these pieces of dry ice into the water bottle. I actually used dry ice to keep some stuff cold when me and my wife went on a long camping trip. Worked pretty good. Water bottle with dry ice in it. So you put the dry ice in the water bottle, huh? If it explodes, it could probably blast away the ice in the door. How are we going to get it to stay against the doorknob? Well, we'll attach some rope to it, bruh. And let's just tie a rope on here. Water bottle bomb. Water bottle bomb. Hey, why don't we use this rope to tie that bottle to the doorknob? We just have to put some water in it, and then if we give it a good whack with something, kaboom! It'll explode and break the ice off the door. Then what are we waiting for? I can't take this cold any longer. Put water into the water bottle with dry ice, and make sure the lid's closed. And now I just have to put this makeshift bomb on the doorknob. Alright, that's it. So what do we do now? We just need to give it a little tap. Bottle's already about to pop. We just throw a rock or something at it, it'll go off all on its own. Small rock. Oh, alright, this ought to do the trick. some dry ice, huh? Not a bad idea. Waste not, want not. Alright guys, stand back. Actually, we should probably hide somewhere. Where exactly do you expect us to hide, genius? There really isn't anything anywhere big enough. Yes, there is. Look, right, we can hide in there. Come on, get inside quick. Alright, here we go. 3, 4, 5. What? You're counting the wrong way. Oops. That is a really sad excuse for a joke, man. Sorry, dude. Alright, for real this time. You guys ready? Yes, whenever you're ready. Just throw the damn thing. Alright, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That worked. Jumpy. The ice on the floor, is it gone? Yeah, it's gone. The blast must have shattered it. Yes, alright. Let's see if it opens. Wow, we McGuivered her ass out of there. Hooray, we're out. Move. Ow, goddammit. Hot, 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 hot. Fuck. Why did you just grab the grill? What did you think would happen? Hey, where's Lotus? Yawn, welcome back. I was starting to get tired of waiting for you guys. What? What were you doing? What do you mean? What was I doing? I was waiting. We were gonna die. Oh yeah. But you didn't, so everything worked out alright, didn't it? What the hell? Just kidding. It might not look like it, but I was really worried. Don't give me that crap. I was telling the truth. I'm telling the truth. I mean, if you died, then I'd be in trouble too. If you died, then I'd be stuck in here and die too, see? I did all I could. I even looked around to see if there was anything I could use to pry open the door. But I couldn't find anything. Well, it is a metal door. You could have hooked something hot to it. So I guess all I could do was wait. I mean, what else did you want me to do? Call the cops? Fine. But there's one thing I have to ask you. What's that? You didn't close the door, did you? What? You think I closed the door on you? Most freezers close on their own, so... Why would I do something like that? It closed on its own. I told you before, if you die, then I die too. Yeah, I guess so. If she had really wanted to kill us, all she had to do was bar the door from the outside. But she didn't. Well, she didn't do anything. She's only lazy, or negligent at least. Not an attempted murderer. Well, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I doubted you. Oh, well, yes. That's alright. As long as you understand. Oh, no more screwing around, you two. Break time's over. Especially for you, lady. You've just been sitting on that fat ass of yours while we were freezing to death. Why are they calling her fat? And, like, she has to look a lot different in the original script. How rude. I was plenty busy. Yeah. How about you put all that energy into something besides bitching? Let's go. I have a really big feeling that, she was a lot different for some odd reason. Like I said in the original script. Jumpy, you could probably heat stuff up on here now. Huh? Yeah. Guess I'll put this meat on the grill. Hey, what are you doing? What are you gonna do if that paper burns? Come on, it'll be fine. I mean, it's not like it's gonna burn right away, right? You just gotta keep an eye on it and the paper will be fine. Well, they can argue all they want. I'm gonna keep an eye on this pork. Cool, looks like it's about time. I'm gonna try taking the paper out. Jumpy, be careful. Sweet. Sweet of her to care, but I know what I'm... Ouch. See? Told you. Hey, what the hell are you doing? Hurry up and take the paper out. It's not coming out. The thing's frozen stiff. I can't get it out. So, are we going to have to cut the meat? Yeah, it looks that way. Paper's stuck in there good. If we're going to get it out, I need to cut the meat open. We gotta cut the meat to get it to the paper. I should be able to use this knife to cut it. It's not working. The knife is too dull. Well, that's probably because it's all rusty. If we had something you could sharpen it with. What can I sharpen this shit with? I don't know what I can sharpen it with. Looks like a bunch of instructions for using cooking utensils. Nothing really specific about that. What can I sharpen this shit with? I don't know. There's a pot on the stove. If there's some ingredients around here, I could cook something up for us. Loda, you can actually cook? Who the hell do you think I am? You better believe I know how to boil hot water and put in my instant noodles. And I can boil eggs too. Oh, she can boil everything. This door we came through. It's not locked, so we could go back out, but what's the point, right? All that's out there is an iron gate and a dead-end hallway. Yep. Might as well be locked for all the good back there to do. Oh, here's a whetstone. I didn't think about that. Combine. Boom. Action. Maybe we'll just use the whetstone to sharpen the knife. The blade of the knife is getting sharper by the second. I should be able to cut something pretty good with this. Nice. Got all the rust off, too. Alright, now that I've sharpened the knife, yes, I cut the pork. Awesome, Junpei. Now we can cut the paper out the paper. C plus 10 plus F. Do you think it's some kind of code? Damn it, they're just screwing around. Junpei, do you know what C and F stands for? You think it maybe means corporate finance? I thought it was clever and funny. Wow, these two should never be around. I think this pork smells good. Is that it? Really, that's all we're using the knife on? Damn. What the fuck? Like, what do we do here? Wow, what a nice dish rack. I'd love... Oh! Why don't you take it back with you? Are you offering to carry it for me? What a nice dish rack. Why don't you use S7? You're kidding. You don't honestly think I'd let a beast like that in my home, do you? I think I know what they're talking about. So, there's a voucher at the end of the counter. The voucher doesn't match the number of plates on the table. It says appetizer 9, meat dish 10, seafood dish soup A, seafood dish F. And the plates on the table are 9 appetizer, 16 meat, 10 soup, 15 seafood. So 15. So F is 15. Maybe they're using hexadecimal here. Hexadecimal is it's a number system that goes 8, 9, A, C. Okay, so C and F we need. You're familiar with base 10, right? That's the normal system of numbers. Base 10 equivalents for hexadecimal numbers will go like this. A, so it'd be C and F, so 12 and 15. 12 and 15. 10 becomes base 16 and base 10. I know it sounds strange, but you can think of it as just 6 letters added to the normal number systems after 9. Alright, so 12 and 15, and so on. I think I get it. This is probably what was supposed to be used to enter the password. If you put in the right number, it'll open the oven door. Junpei, maybe the note you found earlier. Yeah, I know. Do you know how to enter those numbers? I think E is for enter and C is for clearing. Basically, when I'm ready to submit my answer, I press E. If I screw up, I just press C, right? Alright, let's give it a shot. So, 12 plus 15. Sounds like meat is falling. Pretty easy. Simple arithmetic, but, well, I guess that went well. Yeah, the door opened. Good job, Jumpy. And some cards. The Saturn key card. I'm so good. This looks like a lowercase h, but the line through it is throwing me off. This is the symbol for Saturn. Remember, there's an elevator next to the main staircase. Wasn't there a mark like this on the card reader next to it? Oh yeah, I remember that. I guess that means that card ain't gonna help us get out of this room, eh? I'm not sure. Why don't we try it out? Yeah, I mean, it's the only card we got. Yes, I think it's unlocked now. You did it, Jumpy. Let's get out of here. Yes, let's go. That was the simplest number puzzle in this entire game, I think. We just had to add shit up. You found it. We made it out. I think we've been here before. The elevators are over there, so that means we went into the kitchen through that door and came out the side. That means the map was right. Looks like. Then let us use it to plan our next move. Next move? Our next bowel movement. Where's the bathroom? Yeah, we need to decide where to go from here, don't we? He's right. Let's get started. From the looks like it, there are 4 possible routes. Let's just keep it simple and call them A, B, C, and D. First A and B. They both seem to connect to a room that looks L-shaped. Yeah, there were 2 doors. Is this the hospital room that we went in before? But they were both locked and we couldn't open them. Now, route C, I'm guessing that's a room with a bunch of doors. This goes all the way to the main staircase. That means it's door 5 and one of the numbered rooms. Then don't you think we would meet up with the 4 others after this hallway? Yeah, probably, because they might not have gotten out yet. They're not as smart as me. Why not? Look, there by the stairs. See how the gate is open? I think that's the first class cabin. We went into the kitchen, it was closed. But it's open now. What do you think that means? They opened it? Most likely. Oh yeah, I didn't notice that. Then if we take route C, we're going backwards. That would be pointless. Then that means D is the only answer. Route D then. D it is. I'd like to give you guys some of my D. Then we're set. Oh, I'm a filthy old man. Everything looks okay here. Let's check the next deck just to be sure. Full of water. Yeah, just like I thought, D deck is totally underwater. Just like the bottom of the central staircase. At least the water level hasn't really changed. Small comfort. May as well head back to C deck. What else is here? There are 2 elevators. 2 elevators over there at the top of the stairs, just like the floor above. Hold on, these are kind of different. See, there's a card reader on the side. Another strange mark. Ah, look, it's the lotus symbol. Huh? It's the woman's symbol with horns on it. That seems like... Ouch, ouch. She's smacking me in the face with her boobs. What was that about the mark again? Nothing. This is the Mercury symbol. The horn symbolizes the wings on Hermes' staff. Herpes, whatever. If we can't get this thing to work, the elevators aren't going anywhere. Ah, herpes, the gift that keeps on giving. In other words, we need a key card with the Mercury symbol on it. Probably. I guess we can't get on. Then. Let's just disregard the elevators for now. How about this hallway on the left? Yep, bunch of doors. Whoa, there's so many doors. Damn it! If we try and search all of these, the sun's gonna go down before we've done half of them. I think the sun already set. Don't let your sun set on me. I have a feeling the ship is the only thing that's going to be going. It's the only thing that's going to be going down anytime soon. Nope, I don't think so. You underestimate Mr. Anderson's charm. Plus, I still have that stand power. Yeah, it's even worse. Well, we can come back to this hallway later. If you don't know what I mean by my stand power, go check out my JoJo's Let's Play. Let's check the hallway on the other side, shall we? Time to head back to the stairs. The JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, the Super Nintendo playlist I have. Now, the right hallway. There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just the 4 this time. Let's open them. Alright, let's start with this one. Hospital room? It's locked. It's not locked. I'm going to open it. What? Deja vu, anyone? What the hell is this? This place is huge. There are beds everywhere. Is this a hospital? Yep, we've been here before. It definitely has the smell. Could be. I see medicine cabinets and surgical tools. Hey, look. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third is 7. and the rightmost door is 8. We're going to be going through door 7. There's no doubt they're numbered doors. Why is the second door blank? That seems kind of strange, don't you think? No point in worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first. Yeah, sounds like a good plan. Of course it won't open. It's no use. Well, of course. If it was that easy to open these doors, that would be the point of what would be the point of the Nonary Games. We have to activate the red or the number doors won't. Wait a minute. What's wrong? Look, the display on the red, there's nothing on it. Huh? We've seen a lot of this already, but with different people. So I'll just go through this now. If the next scene is us like looking for Snake or whatever, I'll probably just skip to where we have to pick the door, so you guys don't have to sit through that again. Don't you remember the red at the central staircase? If no one was inside, it said vacant. Oh yeah, you're right. But this one, there's nothing on it. Right. I wonder if it's broken. The only way to find out. It's not responding. How about the red on door 7? And door 3? None of them are working. What does it mean? I knew it, they're broken. Zero sure sucks at maintenance. She has a ring on her left hand. I wonder if that means she's married. No, that's impossible. You really think Zero, who prepared all for this, would make such a stupid, simple mistake? Maybe. That doesn't explain why this thing ain't working. I believe the bottom of this device has been removed. I'm a smug asshole. Snake! 7 and Clover. An ace. Huh? How did you end up here? That's my line. Perhaps we should exchange information. There you have it, our half of the story. Okay, let me see if I've got all this straight. When you guys got here, the bases for the red were already gone, and you looked all over this room, but you couldn't find anything. So you figured you'd search all the doors. There might be something in the hallway with all the doors. So you went and had a look. And then you just talked about killing Snake. Yeah. While you were looking around, you heard voices? Uh-huh. So you followed the voices and came back here. Indeed, that was how we found you. Why don't we check those 3 reds again, just in case? You're right. Isn't this when Snake actually went missing? There's a long, thin gap on the bottom. Actually, no, he went missing after we searched. Or while we searched. I think it's a slot for something, probably electronic. Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going. Well, what about the hallway over there? Isn't there anywhere else we can go? No, there isn't. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else. Hospital rooms? That's what's behind all those doors? Yeah, there are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one. There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked. There was an astrological symbol engraved near the keyhole, however. I was able to get a good feel for it. I believe it was the symbol of Jupiter. Not again. Those goddamn things are everywhere. I wonder what they all mean. While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this. Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic. Yeah, we saw this. The Gigantic. Yeah, I think we've seen all this. Yeah, we have seen all this. Yeah, we've seen all this. Germans damaged it with a mine. She ran aground. Lord Gordian bought it, and he basically restored it. Yeah. Yeah, we've seen all this. So I think we're at like a full circle here. Well, he's got like multiple things as a proof. But I just don't want to miss anything, like, just in case this is the same. Yeah, he has a lapse of memory. He doesn't remember anything that happened before. He couldn't remember anything. And I believe this is the point where we go, you know, we have to find what's in the red. We have to find the components for the red. We come back, and the reds are in there, but Snake is missing, I think. Somehow we didn't hear the explosion, because I guess this ship's pretty soundproof. It's midnight. We still have 6 hours left, right? We don't have any time to screw around. Let's get going. We got to find the missing parts for the reds. What do you mean find? How on earth do you suppose we do that? We looked everywhere in this room. That only leaves one place to look. Well, I guess that's not really right. Yeah, don't tell me we need to search all the other rooms. Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Alright, so, what I'm going to do is, I think we're going to call the video here, and then I will make sure there's nothing new. I'll save it, and, wait a minute. Okay, so we don't need to do that all again. Cool. We don't need to ask around. Yeah. Nice. What are they doing over there? What happened, guys? Yeah, vacant. Come on, guys, who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it. Well, what the hell? What is up with you guys? Now, the noticeable difference is before we went with June and we talked to people. Now we didn't. Well, that's the thing. We don't know. You don't know? Well, I got back and it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red. Wait, let me see. You're right. It's in here. What about the other two? They're the same. Let me take a look. Yep, all the same. It's just as you said. Alright, I just wanted to be sure. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right? Correct. None. Yeah, we still didn't get the answer to that before. Even with the safe ending, we didn't get the answer to how those got reactivated. Maybe it was timed. Maybe it was like a timepiece. Where's Snake? There you go. Snake went missing. Does that mean he found them? I have no idea. We know he's lying. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either. I don't suppose we know until we can ask him in person. Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to? Maybe he's lost. Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place. No, that's impossible. Yep. We've seen all that. Alright, well, I think I'll call the video here since we're just repeating ourselves now. I will save it and make sure that there's nothing new that happens in between now and the door, but I'm pretty sure this is all going to be the same. But I hope you guys are enjoying. If you are, please leave a comment, like, and subscribe, because it makes me feel good. And make sure you have a good night. Good night.